From Troy University's Broadcast and Digital Network Earl Hutto Studio, this is Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello, welcome to Troy TrojanVision News for February 19th, 2019. I'm Brady Talbert.
And I'm Adori Hughes. Thank you for joining us this evening. A new stretch of sidewalks for the city of Troy could mean delays for some drivers this week. Construction on a new sidewalk on Park Street between East Madison and Elm Street is scheduled to start this week. City officials say that during the duration of construction on this project, Park Street may be reduced to one lane with flagmen to direct traffic. The project is expected to last around 45 days. The new sidewalks are the latest project built through a 2016 Alabama Department of Transportation grant for the Transportation Alternatives Program in the state.
Hunger is a problem that can be felt across the globe, but a new initiative by Troy University's Campus Kitchens is looking to prevent hungry bellies locally. Janae Jordan has the details on how you can help fight food insecurity here in Pike County.
Troy University's Campus Kitchen is raising the dough to help fight food insecurity right here in the Pike County area.
It's called Raise the Dough. It's kind of a play on words of raising dough like you're baking bread, but also raising money. And so for our Troy Campus Kitchens, all of the money raised for Raise the Dough will go to fight hunger here in Troy and Pike County.
Giving the dough for Campus Kitchens is super easy. All you do is log on to Campus Kitchen's Facebook page, click on the link, and donate.
People may not know where their next meal is coming from or may have a hard time obtaining that. We call that food insecurity. And so we fight food insecurity here in Troy and Pike County through these meals that we gather.
With the extra funding, Campus Kitchens will be able to further impact the community through their volunteer programs such as Backpack for Kids and CK Meal Prep.
You can always volunteer for our meal prep shifts or our meal delivery shifts. Meal prep is on Thursdays at 2:30 and delivery is on Fridays at 1. You can sign up for those on Volunteer Hub, which you can also find on our social media.
If you're interested in volunteering for Campus Kitchens, head on over to the Campus Kitchen at Troy University Facebook page. Janae Jordan, Troy TrojanVision News.
Campus Kitchen says they will dollar for dollar match donations made. Football season has homecoming. However, at Troy, basketball season has an event of its own. Hoopcoming.
And the Hoopcoming activity started this week with a fundraising effort that will decide who will serve as Hoopcoming King. CJ Morris has the details.
It's not homecoming, it's Hoopcoming, and it is an annual event sponsored by Freshman Forum. Donations and nominations are made to select a Hoopcoming King.
Hoopcoming is an event that Freshman Forum puts on, and it's like homecoming but for hoops. And a bunch of different organizations have nominated people to be Hoopcoming King, and there's going to be a lot of different events, but the main thing that we're doing is raising money for philanthropy organizations.
Any organization can nominate a candidate, and donations go to the philanthropy of the winner's organization.
So we're using fundraising as a tool for Hoopcoming this year. So what it is it's a way to get all of the students on campus involved by letting the organization have like a charity of their choice that they get their Hoopcoming King to participate in. So it's a way to like raise money for charities and get everyone on campus involved.
In order to be king, you have to participate in an event at halftime during the Hoopcoming game.
This year we have 15 nominees. We'll have tables set up in TC and an event put on at halftime of the men's basketball game on February 28th. So in order to win, you have to be the nominee who raises the most money, but also you have to partake in a game at halftime of the Texas State Troy basketball game.
I'm CJ Morris, Troy TrojanVision News.
The annual Hoopcoming game will be next Thursday's men's basketball matchup against Texas State. The donation table will be set up in the Trojan Center until next Thursday.
Now, the latest in Trojan sports on Troy TrojanVision News.
Hello and welcome to your TrojanVision Sports. I'm Seth Carpenter. Due to the threat of inclement weather, organizers have postponed Troy baseball's midweek contest with number 26 Southern Miss, which was originally scheduled for tomorrow evening at Trustmark Park in Pearl, Mississippi. The two squads were set to meet for the first time since 2016. No makeup date has been announced for the meeting at this time. Trojans will now turn their attention to a 3-game set at Louisiana Tech in Ruston, Louisiana this weekend. This will be the first time the Trojans and Bulldogs will ever meet. First pitches are set for 6 p.m. on Friday, 2 p.m. on Saturday, and 1 p.m. on Sunday. All games will be broadcast on WTBF radio. And after an exciting weekend in Orlando, Florida, the Troy softball team is preparing for a midweek road game against Florida A&M tomorrow. So far, the Rattlers have started off their season winless with losses to Louisiana Tech, Western Kentucky, Missouri State, number 17 Auburn, and Tennessee State. The games will be a doubleheader, and Troy leads the all-time series 48-15. However, Troy did lose to Florida A&M last season 4-3 here in Troy. The first game of the doubleheader will be at 4 p.m. and the second game will be at 6 p.m. And the Troy men's tennis team remains undefeated after a Friday afternoon matchup at Lunsford Tennis Complex. Shaz Perani has the details.
After a tough but successful road trip to South and North Carolina, the Troy University men's tennis team was back at home this past Friday as they defeated ABAC to extend their winning streak to 8 wins.
We went to South Carolina and showed that even if we were down in 5 singles matches down a set, that there was still belief. I mean, it's certainly been a team effort from everybody, playing good doubles and really getting wins from everywhere in the lineup. So I think that's been the difference.
Junior Chris Tasker says the true difference in this year's team is head coach Rolando Vargas himself.
With our new coach, he's, we say he's very intense, but he's very involved with the team, and that's definitely changed the whole dynamic and the whole atmosphere of the whole entire team. He cares a lot.
Tasker has been on a 7-match win streak and says Vargas's leadership plays a big role in how he's been performing.
It's helped me improve. Definitely coming back. I lost my first match, and now I've been gaining confidence and just play time and with Rolando's leadership.
The team hopes to continue this historic 8-0 start as they head to the Lone Star State of Texas to compete in the HEB Invitational this weekend in Corpus Christi. Shaz Perani, Troy, TrojanVision Sports.
Up next, the Trojans will travel to Corpus Christi, Texas to play in the HEB Invitational this Friday. Troy women's tennis team matched up against Southern Miss on Sunday at the Lunsford Tennis Complex. After a close loss to Mercer, the team was hoping to get back to their winning ways. The only winners were Peju Shi and Junshi Go, who won 6 games to 4. In singles played, the women did not fare well either. Peju Shi emerged as the only bright spot as she defeated Southern Miss's Tanit Lopez in just 2 sets. The Trojans would lose 6-1, and despite winning her match, she still says the match-up was difficult.
So my last match, it was kind of really tough because that girl can hit all the ball and not making the easy mistake. So it's pretty hard to get 1 point from her, but I tried my best to get what I want to, win the match.
Women's tennis team will look to bounce back as they head to Nicholas State this Saturday. Play starts at 12 p.m. Troy Track and Field has been competing in the Sun Belt Championship, and so far in the women's 200-meter, Precious Ogba finished in 3rd overall in 24.30 seconds, just 0.03 seconds off of her personal best. In the final of the women's 800-meter, Gemma Finch and Tiara Bailey finished 1st and 2nd overall with times of 2 minutes and 10.84 seconds and 2 minutes 11.80 seconds respectively. Those are both personal bests for both women, and if you want to keep up with how the track team is doing, you can follow them on Twitter at Troy Trojans TFXC. And so Brady and Adoria really looking forward to the softball matchup tomorrow against FAMU, and looking forward to the softball team getting a win against them.
I know last season against Florida A&M they did lose, but I know they're probably looking to bounce back this season.
Definitely.
Yes, and then we also wish our basketball teams the best of luck too as they play this week as well.
Definitely.
Thanks, Seth.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.